Gibbs revealed why she quietly kept her very regular side job while starring on The Jeffersons. Gibbs, who is widely known for her role as Florence on The Jeffersons and as Mary Jenkins on 2-2-7, was all over our TV screens back in the day. But guess what? That didn't stop her from keeping her regular part-time day job that she had well before we ever knew her as the legendary Marla Gibbs. Okay, so here's the kicker. Turns out Ms. Gibbs was answering phones and booking flights for United Airlines every day while she was also starring on The Jeffersons, one of the most popular shows on primetime TV at that time. I kid you not. And she explained why in a Washington Post interview a few years ago. During the interview, Marla Gibbs was asked what she was doing before becoming a professional actress, and she shocked the hell out of everybody when she said, I had been working for United Airlines for 11 years when I got The Jeffersons, and I stayed with them an additional 2 years. I was doing both things because in my world, a bird in the hand is worth 20 in the bush, so I wasn't ready to give up the airline yet. Besides, I had unlimited passes. Gibbs was then asked how frequently she would work for the airline while she was filming The Jeffersons, and she said, every day I worked part-time for the airline then. So I talked United into letting me come in at 7 because we'd finish the show at about 5 and I would get out. United was in downtown Los Angeles then, so I could catch the freeway and come up right next to United and be in my seat saying, good evening, this is Ms. Gibbs. United Airlines, Ms. Gibbs, can I help you? I was on the phone in reservations. Sometimes some people would say they recognize my voice. I'd just say, really? Gibbs stated. Could you imagine calling to book your flight and then Florence answers the phone? I'm sure there were probably some folks who drove to the airport trying to get a glimpse of the Jefferson superstar after they figured out it was her on the other end of the line. How did she manage to get her coworkers to keep her secret quiet? With social media and mobile phones, y'all know that would have never happened in today's times. The fact that Ms. Gibbs kept her regular job for so long makes you wonder if she was doing it simply because she loved it or because those Jeffersons checks weren't too healthy in the beginning of her stint on the show. Whatever the reason is, it sure does take a humble person to be able to do what she did. She clearly wasn't on any I'm a superstar tip back then. So I tip my hat to this 92 years young queen.